You're listening to Soap Dirt, the latest in television entertainment news.
Hey, Bold and the Beautiful fans, I've got your 2-week spoilers for April 21st through May 2nd. We're going to talk about Steffy being devastated and Brooke getting rejected in a big way. It's Belinda from Soap Dirt. If you're not following us, please hit that subscribe button. And I just want to say, if you listen to our weekly spoilers video, and then you watch the Monday, April 21st episode, you will note, as did I, there is a deep disconnect between the spoilers that were issued and what happened on the episode, because the spoilers that came out said that the fashion show was starting on Monday, but instead we got more of Liam with Kelly and then Finn coming home to tell Steffy about details of the dire diagnosis. We saw Liam having those dizzy spells while he was getting Kelly ready for bed. And then back at the hospital, Bridget was crying to Grace about the unfairness of the terminal diagnosis that Liam is facing and, you know, how long she's known him and all that. Also, we had Ridge and Taylor hanging out and flirting and talking about the upcoming fashion show featuring his and Eric's designs that obviously did not take place on Monday. So the official spoilers may have been off by a day. So we're basically just going to kind of slide the spoilers down to Tuesday and we'll see what happens. We're hoping that B&B was just off by a day when they issued these spoilers, because some of them do seem to have overlap. With that in mind, on Tuesday, April 22nd, if it goes like we expect, we are going to see the show switching gears from certain death to couture, because the Forrester Creations fashion show is supposed to kick off. Designs from both Ridge and Eric. Special guest stars Spencer Pratt and Heidi Montag from The Hills. She's also a singer, apparently. Not my music, I don't know. Markel Washington is on. He's an influencer. Christine Williams has her crossover from Y&R. Laura Lee Bell, of course, is the actress. And we're supposed to have the scenes of Taylor and Brooke. They are going to be arguing about the seating chart. Who's going to be sitting where? Maybe they're bickering over who gets to sit next to Ridge. Anyway, that leads to a huge fight. Their fight intensifies, and Brooke and Taylor are going to wind up trapped in some sort of storage room, with Brooke accusing Taylor of doing it on purpose and her, of course, blaming Brooke. Wednesday, April 23rd, we are back over onto life and death stuff, if the spoilers align like we've been given. And Steffy is really struggling with emotions surrounding Liam's dire medical diagnosis. Of course, she's really scared and upset that Kelly's going to lose her father. And, you know, Liam has been in Steffy's life for a long time. They were talking the other day about when they first started falling for each other, when Steffy had fallen asleep in the bathtub. That was after Bill dumped her, if you don't remember, and she was drowning in the bathtub, and Liam dug her out of the water, and then sparks flew, and then of course a long run of her and him and Hope and all the waffling. But it's obviously just indescribably painful for Steffy to think that Liam might be gone out of her life for good. And Steffy confides in Finn she doesn't know how to tell Liam he has a terminal diagnosis and isn't going to survive. Of course, she's worried about Liam accepting it. You know, maybe he's not in his right mind, because he does have a giant tumor in his brain. I mean, let's be real about that. Then on Thursday, we've got Steffy talking to Finn and saying that she's the one who needs to tell Liam that he has an inoperable brain tumor. And, you know, Finn may agree. I mean, it's not going to be good coming from anybody. It should come from a doctor, you know, Finn, Grace, Bridget, neuro team, something like that. Hopefully he'll talk to a doctor with follow-up questions, but he is told, and Liam is in complete denial. He will not accept this terminal diagnosis. And Liam tells Steffy and Finn, I do not accept this death sentence. So by the way, Thursday is the same day that May Sweeps kicks off. So for the next few weeks, things are going to be wild and intense on B&B, lots of Liam dying stuff. And this fashion show is supposed to be multi-day, but we're not getting multi-day spoilers on it. So the spoilers, they put them out late, and they put them out inaccurate, and they put them out kind of weird. So I apologize. I didn't issue them. I didn't write them this badly. I'm just telling you guys what's come out of the network. All right. So on Friday, April 25th, we've got more of Liam just refusing to accept his diagnosis. And he is determined to fight and to look for options and treatments. Great idea. He's also supposed to be having dinner with his dad, Bill, soon at Il Giardino, but that maybe the following week. Ridge has a little confrontation, a serious talk with both Taylor and Brooke after they managed to get themselves locked in a storage closet during the fashion show. Ridge is probably a little tired of them playing tug of war, and he may tell Brooke, just stop it. Stop throwing yourself at me. Stop asking me to take you back. Stop touching. Just stop everything, And he may tell Taylor, and you stop too. Both of you just stop. We'll see. Going into the following week, April 28th through May 2nd, Liam is going to be busy trying to figure out how to survive this medical malady. He's going to be exploring treatment options after getting this terrible news from Steffy and Finn. Obviously, he's going to be back up talking to the doctors, talking to Grace and to Bridget. I doubt we'll see the neuro team. We'll just, they'll be off screen. So Liam's not going to accept this. He's not going to miss out on his daughter, Kelly and Beth's lives. And by the way, let's hope next week, if not this week, that Liam goes to see Beth and Hope, because it's crazy that we haven't seen them. So once he starts exploring this, it looks like that Liam is willing to try anything, no matter how risky, no matter how experimental. We're probably going to get some deathbed stuff, but again, I don't see him dying. Finn and Steffy are going to be struggling with Liam. They want him to go back to the hospital and lay in the bed and get help, but he's not going to go out that way. And Liam may even appeal to Finn to try and find him a miracle cure like he found for Eric Forrester. He and Bridget did that, so you never know. Finn and Steffy obviously don't want Liam to give up, but they feel like facts are facts, and this is what the doctor said. So we'll see how it goes. Watch for Luna to step up her game next week as she continues to go hard after Will. Deacon is going to be busting Sheila with Luna very soon, and we should see Hope reaching out to Liam, but will he come clean?
Thank you for being a loyal listener. Follow us wherever you get your podcast, because you don't want to miss the next episode. Soap Dirt is on all the major podcast platforms, including Apple Podcast, Spotify, iHeartRadio, and more.